Today was not my day. Took 4 trades, all losing trades. One of them I should have just gotten out because we were in the green. There was a bunch of wicks to the upside, so I got in long, hoping to run those wicks. We ran those wicks, but we didn't break out of them, and that's kind of what I was hoping for. And I need to not hope for breakouts like I talked about with ranges. I need to just, when they get tested, get out. I think we were up like at one point 20 points with 6 micro NASDAQ contracts. That's a pretty good profit. Should have just taken that. But lesson learned, and we move on to a new day. If you guys want to watch 4 red trades in a row, continue watching. If not, I'll catch you all on Monday after the trading session then. Have a good weekend. See y'all later. Just had point and control on ES move up here. Right at VWAP, so we'll see if that nets us a little push. Well, there it was. I was thinking of putting a buy right above 800 in case something like this happened, but I just started looking at the charts and I didn't want to jump to conclusions too quickly, but usually my first instinct is the best. Getting slapped back down. Just looking over here, keeping an eye on TradingVue, where I have point and control on NASDAQ and S&P on 5-minute charts. I like the look of this better than the NinjaTrader 5-minute. So when I'm looking over in this direction, that's what I'm keeping an eye on. I like a long down here at the bottom of these candles on ES as well. Not looking for anything crazy. I put my stop in below this 77, 78 over here. Damn, these are some strong moves. Then we had, I think, PMI right this morning. That was like 30 minutes ago. So kind of frustrating, we get stopped out and it starts to move back up. So when that happens, it's really easy to jump right back into a trade thinking, oh, I was right. It's dangerous. I have like that urge right now, but I'm talking it through, so I don't do that. So we're gonna wait a little bit, see what happens, go from there. Point and control just moved up on ES right above, and we're kind of testing point and control on NASDAQ. So going short, just expecting some resistance there, and same thing on ES. But that, Jesus. That's not happening. Just blew right through it. Thinking if we break through VWAP, I'm gonna get back into the 20s and run all these wicks up here. That's what ES is doing. So if we break through VWAP, we'll get into 3 at 15. If we get into the 20s, we'll get into another 3 at 25. and it would be good if we can go test the 40s again. This time we could at least test it, and maybe we'll possibly run past 40. We'll see. So we're in at 15. Another 3 at 25, so 6 at 21. Just move this up and kill it manually if we need to. Got up to 31. Broke through those wicks on ES. Not quite on NASDAQ. $56 would be the previous yesterday's close. It's a strong candle. VWAP's at 812, 811. ES is making these new highs. Why? We need the same thing to happen on NASDAQ. A little further. Here's 40. Came down and tested VWAP. We can start rotating back up. I think we push past 40. Damn. We probably should have. We could have got out at right there at 40 with those 6 contracts. So new rule. When we see wicks like that and we think they're gonna test them, get out when they're testing them. Don't assume we're gonna run past them. I think we would have gotten rid of our red day. I don't remember what our unrealized P&L was at, but we definitely probably. It's kind of like playing ranges, which I talked about yesterday. I get excited for the breakouts, and right here I was hoping for a breakout, but the breakouts are a lot rarer than the market bouncing back and forth between like support and resistance. It's going to bounce back and forth more times than it's going to break out, because it can only break out once. And even then, breakouts can turn into a fake out. So we had a good trade here. So our average was at 20, I think, 6 at 20, and could have got out when it hit 40, or at least like 39 or something, which is like the top of these wicks. So in hindsight, should have just probably taken those instead of hoping for a breakout. Every day's a lesson. Well, every red day's a lesson. Green days are lessons too. So yeah, every day's a lesson. ES is testing VWAP and point of control right now. Let's breathe a little bit. All right, today's not my day. We got chopped the hell up. We blew it back here. Could have gotten out. I think I probably would have just ended the day on a scratch day right there, but it's all good. Lost a little bit more than I wanted to. Don't really want to do more than like 300 at the max. But I'm fine with 400. Kind of sucks that after a week and a half we're just up 324, but lessons learned. We had some rough days on this week and a half where I went too deep in the red and climbed back out, which I've been trying to avoid. So I'm going to avoid that by acknowledging I already went a little bit too far past my limit. Gonna stop there. I'm not gonna turn this into like minus 800, then feel like I gotta try to make that back because that's too much. So looking at our just value on the account, we're still profitable. It can still be scaled up in the long term. So we're doing all right. There's no rush here. This was a cheap account, and we'll get it. You guys have a good weekend, and see you all on Monday after the trading session. Later.